Winnemucca. We want to welcome everybody to the 10th annual Winnemucca Insiders Sports Show. We're doing something different this year, Terry. We've always done it on the radio. This year, you get to look at our ugly mugs and have some fun with it.
I'm not sure I'm ready for that. As you can see, I just took off my hat. I got hat hair going on here. I'll just sit back a little further.
Yeah, no kidding. But we're super excited about it. We've already had a great response and sign up already for the Winnemucca Insiders Football Challenge show this year. Also, Terry, we're going to have Monday night specials, food specials.
We'll have specials for all the NFL games.
Yeah.
Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday
that's true.
night, and of course Sunday the big day. And our contest will run, for the 17 weeks of the regular season for the NFL. Just like always, we're going to pick 10 teams, try and get 3 college and 7 pros, depending on what's out there. Towards the end of the season, we run out of some college games and have to ad-lib. You'll always have 10 games to choose from each week. You have to. We'll have the sheets out on Monday, so you have all week to think about your choices. They have to be turned in by Friday at midnight, just like always, and we'll track it. And good luck. It's one of those things where you get your friends at the office into the pool, and if nothing else, for bragging rights, whoever wins for the week. We like to do we did our radio show. We're going to try this.
See how this works.
Something different, and we will go over our picks. We're not going to do that today. Today is just kind of a little prelim to test this whole system. And
then tomorrow, you, me, and David.
And the sheets are out if you can't read it.
Yeah.
I'm moving too fast here. That's a quick look at the games that we have for this first week of the contest. We'll go over the spreads. We'll go over. They had to pick the first 3 college games prior to this weekend, which was a great weekend of college football, just to get the numbers out early. So Dave and Gary Horkey had to guess on the spread.
We guessed on one that was. We got off by a couple of points on that one.
You got one of them, right, and the other 2 are off by 2.5 and 3 points. But if anything, it gives you maybe a little bit of advantage if you didn't like the spread to begin with. I'm sure Dave will still take his Penn State, even though it's 2.5 points higher than the real spread.
Well, I know that I'm going to take Penn State as well. But
after that near loss to Appalachia State, I don't know. Pittsburgh.
In overtime.
I have to go back and see what did Pittsburgh do in their first week. They're playing at Pittsburgh. They almost lost at Appalachia State. They're going on the road to a Pittsburgh team, which theoretically should be tougher than Appalachia State. Although, as we spoke before we turned this on, Appalachia State has had a biggest upset probably in the last 10 years in college football when they beat Michigan
in the big house. But so I want to remind everybody first, on Monday nights, I'm going to be here every Monday night, and I'm going to be giving away hats of the games, you guys. So, like the first one, Monday night, this way.
Do we have the Jets and the Lions?
The Jets and the Lions are in the first game, and then in the second one, it's the Rams and the Raiders.
Soon to be L.A. Raiders or
Las Vegas Raiders. So I'm going to be giving those away. I'm also going to be giving away some thermos mugs here with the Winnemucca logo.
And my wife's using one of these things. I tell you, they're really good. You put water in there at night, you still have ice in the middle, in the morning. So
love that.
They stay nice and cold or nice and hot, whichever direction you go.
So I'm going to be giving those away, and I'm going to be giving for all of us that I don't like my bottles to sweat and stuff. So I love koozies. We're going to give away these Winnemucca koozies. And on the back, it says, where the winning begins and the fun never ends. And that is true. So I'm going to be giving all these things away. And here.
I've never been a big one on the koozies myself. I know people like them.
I love them.
I generally don't hold on to the bottle long enough for it to sweat.
Well, here's the thing now. Okay, you come down. You don't have to be playing to win. You can just be in the lounge. Okay, and we want you watching the game, have some food and enjoy the thing. I'm going to walk around and midway through the second quarter, and I'm going to give everybody in the casino and the lounge and the bar a ticket and put it in the drum, and I'm going to draw at halftime and give all the winners all the prizes and stuff. That'll be every Monday night throughout the season. Yours truly will be doing it, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, Terry, make sure you tell everybody about the rules here.
So, the rules are pretty straightforward. You need to be in. I guess let's start by saying we're going to give away $1,500 worth of cash and prizes for the season. We pay out the weekly winner. Whoever has the best week. Sometimes there's a tie, and we have to go to a tiebreaker, which is the score on the last game on the sheet. But we pay out every week to the weekly winner, and at the end of the season, we pay first, second, third, and I believe fourth. We'd actually have to pull that. The sheet will be out there with the prizes. But the rules are simple. You pick 10 games, get it in before midnight on Friday, and we'll do the rest. And
you got to have a player's card.
Oh, you have to have a player's card. So you just have to sign up for the player's card if you
Right.
don't already have one. Takes about 3.5 minutes.
Unless I'm doing it, of course.
Yeah.
I'm a little slower at it when I do that, but yeah, absolutely. The other thing is, hey, congratulations to your Cougs. They won this past Saturday.
Yep.
He's representing, folks. So the Washington State Cougars, they start off the season 1-0.
1-0 against a tough Wyoming team at Wyoming at 7,200 foot elevation. I mean, the Pac-12 is going to be interesting. It was a perfect football weekend for me because Washington State won and the Huskies lost. So that makes for a good weekend.
Well, I have to tell you, it was a great weekend for me, too. Why? Well, my Buckeyes covered a 38-point spread, winning 77-31. And the Wolverines, Oregon State, a Pac-12 team.
Yeah, so Oregon State is, probably the weakest of the Pac-12. Unfortunately, Washington State's right there in that same neighborhood. We start with a win, a much easier opponent than starting at Ohio State. I mean, that's anybody who has to go and open the season at Ohio State, unless you're Alabama, you're going to be the underdog. So
yeah. Well, I'm happy because the Michigan Wolverines lost.
So Michigan went down to Notre Dame.
My big rival.
Too, so
now also tonight we got a big game.
So you have Virginia Tech playing
Florida State.
And I believe I glanced at it, 7.5 points. Florida State's the favorite. I believe they're at home.
They are at home. They are in Tallahassee.
I know a lot of people like Florida State. I think they've got the stronger squad. I just know, watching college football for the last 20 years and paying attention to the point spread since I've been here in Nevada, Vatek's generally a good first half of the season.
That's true.
Team to bet on. So I don't know what kind of team they're going to have this year, but
well, they've got like 8 starters coming back.
They do really well early in the season. They tend to fall off. You jump on the Vatek train late. It's never good. You either get with them early in the season, and hopefully they have the kind of team that can do it. I do recall them playing. Last year seems like it was so long ago, but they played in a bowl game.
Oh, they did.
They had a good game against LSU or who they.
I can't remember who it was, but they ended up 9-4 last season.
They finished strong in the bowl game. If they've got 8 starters
on offense coming back, so they should be strong. And Florida State, we don't know what we're going to get with them because they got a brand new coach. Washington's no, is it Oregon's old coach, Willie Taggart?
Okay, it wasn't Washington.
It was Willie Taggart, Oregon's coach. He went to become the Florida State coach. He's from that neck of the woods, and it'll be interesting to see. They ended up 7-6 last year. Jimbo Fisher bolted for Texas A&M and the big payday, and I don't blame him personally. But just based on
one game tonight, I think it's 5 o'clock start.
5 o'clock start, and
I'm probably just going to watch it and leave it alone. But if I had to, I think I'd take the 7.5 myself.
If I had to take it, I'm going to stick with the Seminoles at home.
You see what LSU did to Miami. I mean,
oh my gosh,
Florida's not as strong as I don't know. Something just tells me to take Auburn. We'll see what happens.
Well, here's the thing. Now, for those of you that are Hokie fans and Seminole fans, Bobby Bowden and Frank Beamer are coming back for the game. They are the honorary captains for this.
That always makes them play a little harder too.
And when you've got the dean of Florida State there, Bobby Bowden, in there, and he's going to come in and do a locker room pep talk.
Those trivia games are tough because that really, especially it's a momentum, emotion game, anyways. But when you start with something like that on the line and you get a couple early scores, just like last night, or not last night, it was Saturday night when Notre Dame scored twice before Michigan got on the board. That's it.
That was it, and it was it.
They're going to control this game, and that was the first quarter. And I've seen them flip flop the other way, but Notre Dame at home getting that little shot in the arm early on, great. Second touchdown was about a 45-yard reception to a receiver who was, sandwiched between 2 other guys, and he was the shorter of the 3 guys, and somehow he came up with.
I know, I saw that play. It was unbelievable. Oh,
that'll make the highlight reel. It's made the highlight reel all weekend. It'll probably make it for most of the season. Exactly.
Oh, for all of our friends here in Winnemucca that are Jace Billingsley fans, the Detroit Lions had waived him, and now the New England Patriots have picked him up. He's been signed to their practice squad. They actually paid him more money to go to New England's practice squad than what the Lions offered. The Lions wanted him back on their practice squad. The Patriots are so thin at wide receiver.
I think he could fit in there really well.
I think that he'll be on the practice squad maybe a week or 2 until he learns the playbook, and then I would expect to see him get moved up. So congratulations to Jace Billingsley. We just love to see the local kid do well, and he's representing us.
Good.
Really good.
That's a great spot for them.
Yeah. So anyways, anything else that we want to add, Terry, before we report for tomorrow?
So again, this is kind of a test run here. Get the rules out. You've got till Friday this week to get in. If you don't have a Players Club card, get signed up. We'll help you even fill out your sheet if you need to. We're going to give our picks on this once a week. So that's always been our thing. We have a once a week show. We haven't really nailed down a time or a place, but it doesn't matter because this is going to get posted on the internet. I would say that we will do it before the end of Wednesday every week.
Yeah.
And so it'll be available if you want to hear what we have to say about the contest. I think collectively we finished maybe at 50-50 last year, so it's not like our
I finished in the bottom third, and I thought I was like this incredible know-it-all, and my wife, she just circled everything. I barely beat her.
But we have fun making
we have a blast.
Making fun of other people's selections. You're talking about the results from the week before, the 2 weeks before. We keep a running tally for the season.
Yes.
See who ends up with the best record. And I believe last year, again, I'm getting older. I do believe I had the best record.
You beat me by one game, I think.
One or
two.
A win's a win.
Yeah, that's true. So anyways, I'm going to be posting this on the Winnemucca Facebook page, also on YouTube. All right? I'm going to give everybody links to it, so you can watch us anytime you want.
Get the links on Facebook,
so
you could look it up there.
Yep, absolutely. Okay. So anything else you want to add, Terry?
Any comments, post them on the Facebook. If we could do something different, if you want different information, if you want to make fun of our selections as we get into the season, we'd love to see some of that.
I cannot improve my looks. I am what I am.
Well, this is a Labor Day Monday, so I actually rode my bike today. I'm a little on the scruffy side, but
but anyway, so me, Terry, and Dave Barwicki, we're going to be doing the show. We're going to record sometime tomorrow, and we'll have this up and running. So for my buddy Terry Boyle, I'm Gary Horkey, Winnemucca Insider Sports Show. Good night, everybody.